Well, weapons issues are a big talker in America this year. Too much gun control, not enough gun control.
Well, you've heard them all, but for weapons owners, they say the best practice to owning a gun is knowing how to safely operate it. News 10's Patsy Kelly is in the studio tonight. Patsy, you talked to one weapons instructor ahead of an event that'll bring a lot of them to town this weekend.
The USPSA Indiana Championship pistol match is in town. It's a sport designed to measure the ability to shoot rapidly and accurately. And for us, it's a great opportunity to learn about firearms safety and training.
We're not going to compromise on safety.
The U.S. Practical Shooting Association Indiana Championship pistol match starts Friday. Over 75,000 rounds of ammunition will fly down this range, and officials want to stress how safe these competitions actually are.
There's a lot of movement in this. Your finger has to be out of the trigger guard. This is one of those things that's hard and fast, and we don't negotiate on it.
But this also translates into the average Joe gun user. Aaron Bright works for the Riley Conservation Club and oversees the Wabash Valley Practical Pistol Shooters. He's also a firearms instructor. He says if you follow the 4 rules of gun safety, there shouldn't be problems using a firearm.
Any accident with a gun or any intentional shooting with a gun where somebody gets hurt, these 4 rules were violated.
Handle the gun as if it's always loaded. Keep the finger off the trigger until the sights are on target. Don't let the muzzle point at things you're not willing to shoot. Know your target and what's beyond and around it.
In USPSA, we go further. The rule book gets a lot thicker, and a lot of that is about safety.
Bright thinks firearms training for anyone is advantageous.
Most American men think they know how to drive, and they know how to shoot, and they know those things when they're born. And I would say 3/4 of them are wrong, but you're never going to convince them of that. I don't think it needs to be an obligation, but I definitely encourage it.
The biggest mistake he sees in novices is gun handling.
Fingers on the trigger, not being aware of their muzzle, not paying attention.
Now, Bright says the best students in the world are women. He says we listen, we don't have ego problems, and we just want to learn. So just a heads up out there, gentlemen. And Mike, back to you.
All right. Thank you, Patsy.